The delegate from Chesapeake, Delegate Hayes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise for a point of personal privilege.
Delegate Hayes to the floor.
2 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members of the House, what I'm speaking to has to do with accountability and responsibility. It's about our most precious ones, our children. And unfortunately, as Dr. King has reminded us, there comes a time in all of our lives where we're faced with the sad commentary of too late. When it comes to our children and the measure in which I've introduced, we're simply asking that we not leave loaded, unsecured, recklessly loaded firearms in the presence of those 18 and under. I've had the unfortunate experience in my younger days when I was 18 by a gentleman who was 17 given a gun. I thought that I was big, bold, and strong, had a tank top on, but I had the frightening experience of having the cold metal of a firearm touching my abdomen. 2 weeks later, the same person who pointed that firearm into my abdomen pulled the trigger on someone else. Mr. Speaker, members of the House, this is about accessibility and responsibility. It's about a sound that we never want to hear. Pow! That's the sound. In Canaan, Virginia, a juvenile intentionally shot their 9-year-old sister while cleaning a 9mm handgun. The 9-year-old girl suffered gunshot wounds in her right. Yes, sir.
We're at 2 minutes, so if you can wrap up, I really would appreciate it.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I do apologize. So members of the House, we're just simply asking for us to act responsibly ourselves and take action on a bill that will save lives of our young people so that we're not faced with that point when it's too late. Dr. King reminds us that the moving finger writes and having written moves on. Nor all your piety or your wit can lure it back to cancel a line, nor your tears wash out a word of it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.